in America is volatile right now. I think we can all sense something huge coming as far as race relations is concerned. Bottom line, even as future events cast their shadows over the land, I believe it is vital now, before these events unfold, for this nation to think long and hard before turning the reins of power over to any ecclesiastical body, regardless of the denomination or denominations represented. If history has taught us anything, beloved, it's this: give the church power and blood inevitably flows. But wait, I can hear somebody else objecting. Well, what would you have us do? Leave governance in the hands of secular rulers who have permitted the blood of millions of unborn children to be shed? Is that what you would have us do? No, for God's sake, let the church rule. That's what I can hear some people saying. Let the church rule. Let's overturn Roe v. Wade and remove the curse of God from this nation. You know, I'm going to say something here. While I believe God didn't invent COVID-19 and that Satan has studied germ warfare, Satan can't do anything that God doesn't permit him to do. And I am wondering here today, what would happen? What would happen if COVID-19, instead of getting better, gets worse? If it's followed by a COVID-20? Is the population of this country likely to think that God is angry with them? And what would that mean? I'll spell it out in a minute. Friend, I'm telling you now, things like what I've just said are coming. Events along that line are coming. The Bible predicts it, and I personally believe it's just around the corner. Already some authors feel it in their bones and are writing about what they see coming. Here is one recently published book, one I just discovered this morning. The Twilight of Democracy, The Seductive Lure of Authoritarianism by journalist APPLEBAUM. Bottom line, let COVID-19 ever be joined by COVID-20 or some other pestilence like the plague. Yes, I'm referring to the bubonic plague that killed an estimated 50 million people, or about 25 to 60% of the European population in the 14th century. Don't you know that CNN reported the other day that after COVID-19 broke out in China, they locked down an entire city because one person died there of bubonic plague? They weren't taking any more chances and locked the whole place down because of one death. My friend, let the bubonic plague ever spread here to the US. Or for that matter, as I've said for years, let something truly crazy happen in this country. Let San Francisco ever sink, just as Port Royal sank. Let anything that may be perceived as the act of an angry God ever overtake this country. And you're going to hear from an absolutely panicked populace things you never dreamt you would hear. I'm telling you, to appease an offended God, you're going to hear it. Let's put power in the hands of the church to get this curse off of us and get us out of this mess. Let's make Sunday an enforceable national day of rest. You see this book in my hands? Yes, Sunday is coming.